Hello everybody, this is ZigZagZog coming to you from somewhere in this world. We're back to continue our playthrough of Phoenix Point, the Year 1 edition featuring the Festering Skies DLC. And as you can see, we have an ancient site right ahead of us. It's for living crystals, something we do not have access to yet. Before we do that, we had an eagle-eyed viewer that made comments a little while, I forget exactly how many episodes or 1 or 2 episodes ago, about my manufacturing mistake. And that has to do with the air guns. I basically had said I was looking to build some of the long-range weapons, and I clicked on these instead. And these are anything but the long-range Synedrian weapons. You know, it's the old do what I say, not what I do mistake that I am very good at. I excel at it, as a matter of fact. We're going to take these 2 Phoenix heavy cannon, which I already had 2 over here anyway. I didn't need more of them. We're going to scrap them. The only good thing I can say is we were not hurting for supplies and materials and tech and whatnot at the moment, so we're going to get a portion of them back for that little oversight and mistake. I'm not going to junk anything else just yet, even though we probably have an overabundance of stuff at the moment. But I do want to give us some extra long-range capabilities, and since our manufacturing is almost done and caught up, let's go do that, and let's make sure I click on the correct one. And you'll notice Synedrian laser gun. It's right here. This is the one I want. This is the one that has the range of 1850. This is the one that has the 95% accuracy. This is the one that only does 80 damage per burst, but it reloads every 5 freaking seconds. If you look at most of the others, the reloads is either close to 30 or closer to 15. So this one far outpaces the blast rate. So if you start multiplying up that measly 80 damage over the amount of shots it can take in that 15 to 30 seconds that the other ones do with the higher damage, this one's not that bad. And it also has improved aim, so if you factor in misses and whatnot, this puppy is good. But the only thing it doesn't have is excess stuff like fire damage over time, shock damage, any of the other things some of the other ones give you. But for just basic shots, to be able to start shooting first, this is my baby. This is what I've learned to love. So we're gonna build 2 more to replace that, so that then some of my airships that just don't have the right mix of weapons can be slightly improved. And I may end up building a couple more eventually. Kind of depends on how often the the behemoth comes back to taunt us and be difficult, I guess. Also, the other thing I was going to manufacture, you know, in this playthrough so far, Zilcho, nothing in containment. Zilcho, I'm clicking and clicking. We haven't captured anything. What the heck? And our research is almost done. I have all these vivisections I could be doing to give me better firepower against, increase my damage against all these enemies. And I'm not capturing anything. I think I have 1 freaking Nerrazor out there. We do not have any of the neural pistols available yet to build. So let's get in here and build some Nerrazors. I've had them work in our season 3 playthrough, and I'm behind I'm behind the 8 ball. I guess isn't that the right way to say it? I'm a little behind, in other words, and we need to start capturing so I can get some extra research and not have downtime on my research. So we're going to start with 3 more Nerrazors. I mean, I got the money. I got the funds. Let's take advantage of it. Let's build what we need. Let's build what we want right now. Okay, so anyway, that's it. That's my chit-chat for this for this part of the episode. Let's get in here and get this mission going. I don't imagine it's going to be totally an easy one with the nighttime perception abilities. Let's hope it works against them also. We'll see. Let's figure out who's going. And, you know, I'm thinking this team has done it for us. It's a sniper-heavy team, which I usually prefer against the Ancients anyway, and this is the one we're just going to go with. All items on this battlefield are automatically recovered, so let's just go make sure we don't have any SP to spend. I'm going to give you another shot of strength here, Takeda, so at some point we can see about carrying some extra rockets. we're just not going to do it right now. Joe Marotta, nothing else to spend for you, and you're looking, you're equipped just fine. Drumax, we don't have any of our new weapons quite ready yet for us. That's a problem. You're fairly strong on willpower. Let's give you that little extra bit of strength so you can carry a little more than what you're showing right here. And Callum, Sicknote, we're going to give you that little bit of speed. Lord knows you don't need the strength to carry anything anymore. I guess I could argue you might want it for health reasons, but I'm going for the speed. I need to get you. I got to have somebody I can count on to get into position. And Kyros, I think you're looking just fine. I don't know how handy a flamethrower will be against the Ancients, but we're going to use it. And you have enough variety of other weapons if we don't get into the right position for a flamethrower. So there we go. And Michael Romanov. I could spend more on will. I could spend a little more on strength. I mean, speed and willpower, but I'm going to actually pop you a little bit of strength because you're maxed out on what you're carrying. Citizen Eileen. We're gonna pop you some speed and move on from there. And Neo, the final cog in the machine here. Let's see, I think you're looking fine. I'm not going to spend any more SP on you, and yes, we're ready to go. So let's get down there. Let's see if we have what it takes against the Ancients again. We've done 2 already, but they were both daytime, so we're going to see if we see any difference, any increase in the difficulty battling at nighttime. If so, in the future, I may just have to let the day proceed a little bit so we can do a daytime battle. We'll see. We shall see. We'll see you down there. Okay, let's get an overview of this map. You can see the living crystals all over as we get started. And we do see the big guy right off the bat, and he's up high. So guess where I need to get going as soon as possible. We got to get up high. In fact, we should be able to get like right to the top of the steps here to get some shots going right away. The question is going to be, we're going to have some hoplites providing an obstacle for us. Let's go find out. That definitely could change the whole feel and impact. But if we can take out the big guy early and successfully, we're going to be in good shape. We got Joe Marotta. We're going to start dashing you to start seeing if the way is clear to get everybody up there.
No time to lose.
We're going to do it again. And so far, nothing. I think we're going to bring you up here. Uh-oh. Well, guess what? Lordy, lordy, we found a friend. Since you're already past the point of being able to do anything, let's at least get you into some cover. Although I don't know with him shooting down from on high if that covers any good. So we got to take advantage of this guy not having his shield up and try to knock him out of his boots. Let's go see. Nobody. We got 1 potential, 2 potential without moving snipers. Yeah, 2 snipers that can potentially have some shots without moving. So we'll just start with those right off the bat. Let's go see what that shot would look like at this. Ooh-wee. That little McDonald's arch is in the way, and that's not a good thing. It's even golden like the McDonald's arch is, right? I think if we step over here, we're going to have a much better shot. In fact, if we step over here on the way forward, and enough of us should be able to do it, I don't have a problem that we don't have cover right now. Because now is the time to hit this guy. Now is the time to take this guy down while he has no shield. Good first shot. Let's see, Callum, we're going to have you do the same thing over here. And conveniently, at the same time, it does get us running in the same direction as the big guy. So it's not, maybe we could have moved a little bit further without having to pause to shoot. But we also don't want to die in the process. So let's do this shot. And 1 more, and we're looking pretty good.
I'm prepared.
Citizen Eileen. That should get you past the arches, I hope. Let's find out. Oh yeah, we're fine. Let's do it. One down. Time to get you, Drumax, running forward yourself. Okay, I guess we shall look at getting us to the same kind of position that we were going with our other assault. And no activation noises this time, so we're in good shape there. Neo, you're running all the way. And I think we're just going to run at this point our heavies. Because I have nothing to boom blast. Let's just save on to our will at the moment as we move forward. And there we go. Well, that was one hell of a quick turn because nobody's awake. I was just going to take a sip of my drink. And we couldn't. Wasn't allowed to make that happen. We're going to do a move right here. Oh, let's just hope that's not the big guy. Shouldn't be that close to the big guy. No, I don't even see him, but we've got another hoplite. We have a hoplite issue up here. I'm kind of thinking what I want to do is kind of a hide and seek kind of a thing. I guess I don't want to move too much farther than the top of the stairs. And there he is. We found him. We knew he was somewhere nearby. And fortunately, the big guy, by moving that far, is not awake. So if we dash, we can at least take some cover against this guy. Now, we got to see about what we can do about this guy. There's nobody down below that's going to be able to see him. I don't even think Neo can get a quick aim from any angle. He's just too far removed. He's too far removed. So before I do anything, what I want to see is this is a situation where I would jet jump. This is a situation where I would get up here to war cry, because this guy then cannot use his laser beam. So let's get you up here, Kyros. We've stood that far with someone else, so hopefully this will not wake our friend up over here. In fact, we'll come right here. We'll stay farther away just since we're a clunky heavy, just to make sure. We'll come here. We should be able to war cry the guy and still be safe. No new sounds. And wait, we want to come over to war cry, and yes, we do get this guy on a war cry, and we don't have to worry about the laser, at least for a turn. So let's do that. I didn't notice any other activations from war cry. That allows us to get our snipers moved in a big way moving forward. And if the hoplite is going to be any kind of help to us,
ready to roll.
Let's see, Neo, let's get you moved all the way up. I don't have to worry about him shooting the laser at us, so let's be aggressive. Let's get ourselves in position to be able to take him down next time. Citizen Eileen, hustle. And finally, at least now all our snipers are properly moved forward as best as possible. I think I'm just going to run you, Takeda, as far as you can go. Like right here, you should still be in boom blast range when we're ready to activate the big guy. That's all I care about for you at the moment. And Drumax, we probably can get our first shot on this guy. I would like to wear him down a little bit while he doesn't have shields, because it's going to be a little more challenging once he sets those shields. So let's see about getting you up here a little bit closer. Drumax, is that what why can you only move 3 steps on your dash? What the heck is going on here? Why does that seem wrong? Let's face it, it seems wrong. It does not seem right. Yeah, because I can run this far without dash. So let's say screw the dash. Something's in the way, causing a weird thing to happen with our dash. And we're just going to come up here to try and get a shot to weaken this guy before he sets his shields. Turn, please. I'm waiting for you to turn. There we go. I'm thinking right about there we'll weaken him a bit. That was a weakening a lot. So I think we're in position, not having to worry about the laser beam. Let's see what happens. Uh-oh. That's not good, though. Can he shoot us? Oh, no. Oh, he stomped us instead. That stomped the... Do you notice that stomped the hoplite, too? How bizarre is that? Okay, so only one of us is dazed. That's the good news. Everybody else has full functionality. And now we have to come up with an answer to the big guy. The first answer to the big guy is always Boom Blast. The second answer is, do we have somebody who can see the guy from where you are that might have marked for death?
Yes.
No. Whoever said yes, the answer is no. Let's figure out where we can get. Is there a place we can get for marked for death? Holy smokes. Takes no action. We can get him marked for death. But we're definitely going to have to get him war cried too. Are you going to be able to war cry from here? No, you cannot because of your days. You don't have enough action points. Yikes. So we may have to hold off a turn just so we can get another war cry out here. And then we're going to have to worry about legs and this and that. So if we can war cry, then take out some legs so he can't stomp, that may have to be our first order of business. Is there somewhere here that I saw sight on this guy? It's from right there, but there's no way I can get to a spot and be able to take a shot because he's behind this boulder here. And every other place lower down can't do it. So let's not worry about marking for death this turn, is what I'm thinking. We're going to worry only about war cry. And can we get anybody up here? I guess we can get...
What's our move?
Let's see. We have Joe Marotta. Let's see what your shot looks like. So you don't see him from there.
What's our plan?
You don't see him from there.
Let's show him what we can do.
You don't see him from... Nobody sees him. Maybe I just have to waste the will to get marked for death for anybody's shot. Wow, this is concerning. And that's not close enough for war cry. That might not be close enough for war cry, so I think I've got to jump. And then we have to risk another daze. And I'm thinking we got to get you up here to get near everybody so we don't have any lasers. So actually, I'm thinking, you Takeda, why don't we jump you here? You can get everybody war cried. You're in cover. No new activations. Let's do our war cry. And that kind of ruined the plan. We're going to have to get everybody else running forward now. I guess we'll try to get you running as far away as we can, Kyros, so he can't daze you again. I am going to run Callum up here to see about marking for death for the few shots we will get. Because you have a lot of will. So yeah, we're wasting 4 will right off the bat. But I want to use it. So any shots we take will help. Drumax. You can't see the big guy. Drumax, let's come over here and hit him. Now, usually by now we've taken away some of the armor. Yeah, so this shot would have done more, but we're gonna work on taking out this leg. We got someone else who should be able to shoot that leg. I'm gonna move you back just in case stomp is an issue. Now we're gonna take you, Joe Marotta, to do essentially the same thing. We want that leg gone. I don't know if one leg is enough to prevent him from stomping, but we're going to hope. We shall hope. And then Callum, I'm going to back you off.
Advancing.
Try and get out of stomp range. There's nothing that says he couldn't run down the stairs and stomp at us too. But let's hope the war cry slows him down just a little bit. I'm also come over here. We can quick aim our sniper, and we should have an angle on the other legs. So let's give that a try. I just don't know that it's probably going to take 2 shots to get through the armor. And I don't know that I have another sniper that'll quite be able to make it for those 2 shots. So we may only have the 1 set of legs that are taken out, unfortunately. Okay. So I can get up here. And about the only thing we'd be able to do is some quick aim pistol shots to try and see if we can do enough damage. I don't know if that's going to push through enough. Let's just do it. And we can see what a quick aim will do. We'll waste a few quick aim on a pistol. See if it can give us enough damage on the leg. Let's find out.
Got you.
And we're going to do 1 more quick aim on the leg. See if this will be enough. Because I'm trying to eliminate his ability to stomp. And let's hope 2 legs is enough to do that. And Citizen Eileen, we're just going to run you up here. Period. And let's see what happens. Does he have the ability to stomp us? Oh yeah, he does. But he stayed put this time, as opposed to moving. So the only one stomped is you, Takeda. No boom blast, but we got people ready to do some shooting. Open the shooting gallery. Who else might have besides Callum? Well, let's just... Callum, you got the will points. Let's mark for death. Kyros, you are no longer dazed and confused. I am a little worried about him. Because I cannot war cry again.
What's our plan?
So if we war cried, then we should have enough left over to maybe rage burst this guy from this angle. Do you think? Let's do the war cry just in case. We need that as a backup. We've got to take out their laser beams. We're going to try the rage burst and hope that angle is not going to be too funky for us where we are. Let's try it. We're probably going to hit a lot of stone, but let's hope we hit enough of the big guy here. Okay, we did a fair amount of damage. We took his health down in half. So I am not going to complain about that. I guess I could have had the option to aim it a little farther over, but then by the time I got to the other side, we would have been missing instead of hitting into the stone. So I think we did about as good as we could have expected. Time for our snipers to get a working and to use up their will. That's for sure. We'll focus on the head now. Because that way, if we lose the ability to war cry anymore, we don't have to worry about that laser. Okay, laser gone. We got you, Neil. You're able to You're able to quick aim. Let's do it.
Ready to engage.
We're gonna work on some more legs.
Aiming.
As I said, I don't want him stomping anymore. Okay, Callum.
Ready.
Actually, Citizen Eileen, let's go with you next. You've hardly used any of your will.
Acquiring targets.
We're going to be real close with this shot. Will it be enough? And we have ourselves a statue. That means I'll have some dashers remaining. Thank goodness. That's what I was hoping for. We have the will to dash you up, get past that shield. Let's do it. Let's look at a shotgun. Let's aim the shotgun and go kablam. We have gotten by the big guy. Now we got to worry about hoplites, but at least they won't have the big guy buff. That's for sure. I think rather than move you right now, Callum, I'm going to at least get one of us back up to maximum will points for quick aim.
Recovery.
And kind of have this as a little bit of a recovery turn. Drumax, I'm going to do the same with you. And you, hang in there. Get better. And I think we're to the point where we got to be careful moving forward, where we've taken enough turns, enough time, where they're going to start becoming active on their own. So we really got to be careful. What we will do is we will lead with you, Joe Marotta. We will not use your will unless we need it to take cover.
Right there.
And I kind of want to see if the upstairs is clear. So we're gonna bring you here.
Let's go.
No activation noises, which doesn't mean they aren't already active and we just can't see them. We'll leave you there. Now we also have Drumax.
Ready.
We're gonna dash you forward. And we'll come up here. And I think we're gonna run you over here. Okay, now it's a sniper time. I would love to get some of our snipers. We're going to need to get some extra will points on some of our snipers. Out of ammo. Oh yeah, you're definitely out of ammo. We have no more to reload, so you have your now assault default weapon for use. And you also could use some more will, but we're just going to run you forward for now. And let's get our line moving forward.
Watch out, I'm moving in.
Callum, you're fully willed up. I feel good about that. Michael. And Neo. Now it's a whole business of searching out the hoplites out there and keeping ourselves alive in the process. Kind of thinking, let's pull you back for the moment. Now we'll keep you right there. And you, Takeda. We're going to keep you moving forward. Okay, no sound cues of any sort. I want to Of course, I'm going to send Joe Marotta straight forward just in case. I've got to make sure the high ground, so as we move this way, we don't have to worry about any activations behind us, which is why I'm doing this.
Moving.
And the high ground over on this side would appear to be clear, so that's good. Drumax, I'm gonna dash you out here with the idea that if we need to, if we activate someone,
No rest for the wicked.
we can easily dash back. And we can run this far and then still be able to dash and move back to safety. So let's take our first reach forward.
Moving now.
We don't see anybody. Do I dare keep going? Do we dare? Or do we pull back over here? We'll take that cover. There's no knowing when you don't know where they are, where those laser beams could come from. That's always
What was that?
the challenge. We're gonna come over here, Michael. In fact, Michael, you're near the front here. Let's recover your will.
Just a minute, got to
I have a feeling we're gonna need it.
I was born ready.
Callum, we're gonna get you right here. And I am a little worried about this nighttime perception that we got going, or maybe it's lack thereof.
Let's go.
I don't know if it's best to move across the bridge or jump down to lower ground, but I don't want to give up the high ground just yet if we can afford it. I'm gonna actually keep you here to recover your will also, Neo.
Let me catch
Somehow
my
I
breath.
feel like will is going to be an important thing for us. Take that back. We have the ability. Now we move just a little too far, so we do not have the ability to overwatch. So you're done. Kyros. You'll be able to jet jump a lot of ways from there. And you, Takeda. Is there cover over here that's jet jumpable? Yeah.
Let's roll.
I feel like we're taking too much time, so all of a sudden, all the remaining hoplites will be up and running, and that scares me. That scares me. Let's start running down here. We'll come down to ground level with you, Joe Marotta. In fact, we'll come down here, so if we need to dash somewhere to cover, you can do it. Okay, we heard something. We heard it, we heard it, we heard it. We don't know where it is. Somewhere around here. So before we dash you anywhere, let's see if we can figure out where that's coming from. Who on this group would have a halfway decent amount of perception? That's what I want to know. There's some famous three-way cover. I'm going to bring you out here, Callum. See if you can see anything down below.
On my way.
No. So I don't want to keep you there. So let's drop you into three-way cover down here. I'm very, very nervous right now. Very, very nervous.
I'm here.
Because we don't know where they are. I'm going to jet jump you right here, you Takeda. Is that okay cover? I never think trees are with these guys, but I don't see quite the total convenient rock that I can get you behind. Well, maybe here.
Let's get this done.
I was hoping within that jump, perhaps you would have seen something. We're not close enough for a war cry. So I guess what that tells me is I'm going to move you up behind this crystal here, Joe Marotta, and hope we're safe. Drumax. I don't know where to bring you. I don't know what to do with you. You have a little bit of dash. Where would the guy be? Let's dash down here. We heard the noise. We heard the activation. I want to find the guy, for goodness sakes. I want to find him.
I can do it.
Except we don't see anything. And we activated him by moving down here. So where the heck? I hate this because laser beams hurt. Laser beams are hurtful. No war cry available from there.
Moving in quick.
I'm going to try and take up a sniping position there. We're going to bring you over here. Neo. I mean, Citizen Eileen can also come forward. As soon as these guys make themselves known, we're going to be able to do something. We're going to do an overwatch over in this direction. It really cannot reach far enough to probably do us any good.
Holding position.
Drumax. I don't know where that's corner cover that you have right now. I don't know where else would be. We just don't know where they are, so we don't know how safe or unsafe these positions are. Let's do an overwatch over here. Let's find out. We're going to be safe? We're going to be good? What do you guys think? Not good. So yeah, they're becoming active, and they're becoming active fast, and it's starting to hurt. We need to get off that bridge. We need to draw them towards us, is what we need to do. Holy smokes. We are lucky on the misses right now, because Kyros is not in a good spot. That's probably the guy we activated down below. Okay. We basically have to assume they are all active. We are basically have to assume we are in trouble. Wow. So I'm thinking our assaults might be in position to do some dashes over here to get behind this guy's shield and see about pounding him. Let's see if we can make that happen. You only have one dash, though. So we can get here, and it should be out of sight of most of these guys, is what I'm hoping. Is what I'm counting on.
I'll try to get there in one piece.
And it does a fair amount of damage. Let's just compare. That does better damage. So let's do this.
Target's still active.
Now that means you, Joe Marotta, have 2 dashes, thank goodness, to do the same thing. And that gives you cover.
No rest for the weary.
We have our shotgun, which should be enough. And boom. We've lowered the count by 1. That doesn't make me feel any better because we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 out there right now. Now as far as the 5 out there, I could jump here. No, I probably can't jet jump that far. So what I can do is I'm kind of feeling coverage-wise. What we got to do is some boom blast here. We got to start wearing away some of this armor And especially in a spot like this. Why is it saying? Is there a tree in the way? Freaking tree! Go away. That's not what I wanted to see. So instead, we have other things we can work on. I'm worried about this guy jumping down to hurt us. So let's focus all the boom blasts over here. Ooh, and there's another one right behind him, so let's go right here. So we found ourselves another hoplite in the distance. Let's do your rocket right now. Looks like the camera turned with your launch. Nah, a little bit. You're right here.
I'm here.
Now let's do our rocket. Pop it right there. Okay, so that guy's legs are damaged. So at least maybe his movement is actually, it says his movement is 0. So that's a good thing for the health of our friends down here, because I'm worried about potential angles over here. Now, Kyros, how far can you jump to get out of the way of things? That's what I want to know. And is that far enough out of the way for us? There's a question for you. Let's find out. You're bleeding, my man, you're bleeding. We don't need you to get hit any more than that. Let's just step you farther over, so hopefully they can't get a shot on you. Now, Citizen Eileen. You can see that guy. I wonder if we'll be able to finish him off. Let's go find out. We can. Well, his shield is not good. If we can get through the shield, he's gone. What are the odds that we get through the shield? Very small. But we got to try it.
Couldn't connect the shot.
That looked more tree than anything. Let's try it again. You're at a very far distance with cover, so we're going to hope that their lasers
Acquiring target.
will not be effective in return trying to hit you.
Took one down.
Oh, we did. We got through the hole. We took it out. We're lowering their count little by little. Now, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is the number of hoplites that we're facing. And let's hope. Oh, my Lord, let's hope. Let's hope. Now you have a shot against one of those guys. Callum. I'm also worried. Now, it is two-way cover you have. So even if they jumped off the bridge above you to try and get down here, they can't flank you. So we're going to keep you there, and we're going to keep you shooting. We'll try for that impossible through the shield shot. Yeah. I hear no comment, Callum, so I assume you hit the shield. Callum, usually being the talkative sort. Yeah, we hit the shield. Looks like we did 2 solid shield shots. Now there's a tongue twister that for someone like me who struggled with his S's growing up. There you go. Now we've got to worry because we got this guy that we can't quite see. We'd be in position to shoot at him nicely from here, but I also value my health in return. So we can't see anybody from here. We have to come up to a spot like this in order to be able to even start getting a shot. Is there any place I can go with cover against laser beams? Well, I can do this. I can come out here. probably keep working on that one shield we were working on, and then get back into cover after our shot. That's the way we're going to have to work it.
Moving.
And that one is not a worn down shield. There's the worn down shield. We'll still try to get through it. Doesn't sound like we did.
I'm going.
We'll do the same thing here. Let's step over here with you. Take the quick aim and then get into cover.
Lining up a shot.
Well, we're just going to center this one because this is a gun that is not quite as accurate as the others.
Failed to connect there.
I think, though, we may have hit the shield. No, we have not. So that means we really did miss everything. The shield doesn't have a lot of strength right now. But we did a big old sloppy miss right there. So let's get into cover. And hopefully stay safe. Okay, long range. Poor shot. Now we can see this guy. Long range, not quite such a poor shot. Okay, Callum. We may have to start with our snipers now, doing one quick aim shot and then running out of the way. And my question here is, do my assaults have a way to get up to get this guy? Is there are there any vines over here? There is way back in the corner here. So I unfortunately do not believe we have the ability. We don't have any will, so we don't have the ability to dash up there in any way, shape, or form. And we can't... Does that tell me we can't fit in there? Because it doesn't allow me to go up from there. It does allow me to go up in the front here. Would that then allow me to jump back down? Problem is he's got that freaking shield. I want to go up this vine over here, people. I want to go up this vine, but it doesn't look like it lets me. Oh, probably because, I don't know why, but we can't go up that way. So what I got to do is we're just going to bring ourselves in here. Since this guy's legs can't move, we need mobility. We don't have mobility. We're going to regain mobility. Okay, Citizen Eileen, you have one shot within you, and then we got to run you to cover. We're going to go see if we can get lucky around the outside of the shield. Looks like we carried it wide, unfortunately. And the question becomes, I think I come over here with you to get out of line of sight of as many of them as possible. In fact, if I came here, would any of them be able to maneuver into line of sight? Not a guarantee. No certainty there. So I'm going to keep you there, I think. Let's jump down for our shots here. Oh, we actually have shots standing where we are now. We don't have to move, and we have shots. I think our cover's good enough to try these shots.
Preparing to fire.
Well, no. You lied. Yeah, the two of them are lies. This one we do have a chance to hit. This is not the one we need to hit the most, unfortunately, but with your weapon, we're going to give it a go. And since you have such good cover, we're going to spend the will. Try and get rid of that guy's shields.
Target missed.
Yeah, those look like big old misses. Doesn't look like we did much damage on his shield. That's not encouraging. Okay, we took off his shield. How much damage did we do? He's almost, his torso's disabled. He has a laser though, but he's starting to get worn down. Kyros, we need to do something for you right now, my man, and we're gonna do it right now. In fact, we're gonna put that there, keep that there, since we were out of ammo, and deal with it this way. In fact, we'll put this gun up there. Let's do the med kit.
Resting up a bit.
I feel a little better now about that. The question is, where can we go? Where best can we go next? We'll just take our one step because we're very immobile. And next turn we'll be able to potentially jump. This guy hopefully will not be able to come far enough around to take shots on us. That is a big concern of mine. Enough so that I think I'm going to keep you there, you Takeda, to bombard this guy. I don't mind your cover so much because the tree's in the way against those other guys. I do worry about your cover against him, so let's do him some damage. Let's let him know we're here. And this is our last boom blast till we gain some more will. And we're going all rocket on him, that's for sure.
I'm here. This better work.
Alright, we took out a leg. We're making progress. But these guys are still a danger. A big, big danger to us. Who do we have shots on? This guy and this guy. And they both shot at us. We're going to quick aim. Okay, this guy has a shield that we can take out. Let's try to take out the shield. It looks like we did. And I'm trying to figure out where my best cover would be, and I'm thinking I may pull all the way back over here because we just had too many lasers coming at us. Citizen Eileen, I think we're going to keep you there. And we're going to hope. In fact, I'm going to take you one step further. If we can help. The only good thing is this guy's legs. He hopefully won't be able to move far enough to flank us now. Ooh, you Takeda, that was too close for comfort. Oh, that one hit. Get the Tylenol. Whatever headache medication you prefer. But the good news is, these both, I don't think, have shields or they're very weak. So I'm kind of thinking our dashing guys can get the job done. This guy, our snipers up top, should be able to take him out. And if we did that, that brings us down to 2. So let's hope that's the case. Let's find out. Let's start the dashing parade. Yeah. One shot, if we came right over here, should be able to take him out. So let's dash over there. Good cover. I'm happy with it. I think we can do it with this weapon.
Ready to fire.
And he's down. Joe Marotta, I'm counting on you to get far enough up here for a shot. So let's dash you.
No time to lose.
See what kind of damage your weapon can do. It looks like it'll be good. Alright, now I can dash you to cover. Also.
Pushing on.
So far, kind of working. So far, let's cross our fingers. So
Here.
far. Neo, we're going to step you down now. We're going to start pounding this guy. That's going to be 2 shots we have on this guy. Unfortunately, he probably has a full shield. But he's also injured behind that shield. So maybe we'll get lucky.
Let's just get this over with. Oh no.
I think we hit the shield.
Again. Repositioning. Hope this works.
What's needed? This better work.
I'm going to try once again in there. Now we hit the shield again, I think. And his shield is still there. Well, we got another shield shot to go.
Okay.
I'm happy with this cover here so far. Let's run out here, get that other shot we need. What'd we do? What'd we do? Are those shields still there? The shields are gone. Do we have anybody? Do I have any takers for a shot to be taken on this guy? Do I? I'm running shy of shots right now. You, Takeda, let's get down here with you. Fortunately, you're carrying a med kit. We don't have to switch it around. I'm feeling a lot better about that. Where do we want to get you as far as best cover? Maybe that seems like boulders or double high. That would, at that angle, I'm kind of thinking I want to pull you back right here. Yes, they can move potentially, but let's do this. And maybe, just maybe, what I need to do. We don't have enough will. Yikes. Plus, you don't have a lot of movement, do you? I was hoping if we had the will. Who do I got left? Callum. If I come out here, will we be able to see the guy? We don't see that one guy. And I don't really want to move you any further, because otherwise you can't take cover. So we're just going to have to see what this shot does for us. Yikes. I think we're used up here, guys. I think, in fact, with those guys maybe starting to gain an angle, it might be safer for us to jump all the way down here. I'm learning we don't want them to shoot the lasers at us at all. We do not want, and I think we're just going to move back as far as we can in case he's able to move far enough forward and take a shot at us.
I have to move.
And you, cross your fingers. They don't have a shot on you. But at least we got healed, so our health is back a little bit. Okay. He tried, but he didn't have the angle. Now I'm worried about the others. Oh, he still got us through there. He was still able to reorient himself. And he ran too far, I think, to shoot a laser. And guess what? He's vulnerable. we got some answers now. So you, your body is hurting now. So we wouldn't have had a rocket anyway because you would have had to reload. Your health is okay-ish. This is what we're going to do. We don't have a boom blast. We're going to shoot a grenade. We're going to shoot a grenade, though. I think our guys up here got him away from the shield, so we're going to use the grenade over here. And we're going to hopefully have enough shots to get this thing going. Right here, Joe Marotta. Let's see what you can do. Do it again.
Target hit.
Now I just need one more.
Acquiring target.
This has been one hell of a tough battle, if you want my opinion. I have not felt comfortable. Once we took down the big guy, I have not felt comfortable since then. The only good thing right now is we have snipers available to shoot. We can see this guy now.
All set.
And he is the last guy. So let's come over here, guys. Do our quick aims. Try to get through the shield. Or hit the shield. If that's what we gotta do, that's what we'll do. My question here, I'm feeling like I'm going to regain my will now with you. We're going to stay put there. Citizen Eileen, we got several choices here. Oh, we still got this guy too. I forgot about him. So Citizen Eileen, you're probably the one that's not going to have an angle down below. So let's have you try and finish this guy off. Yeah, do it. Alright, I like it. So you only have to step there to stay safe now with this guy down below. We're going to bring you down here, Neo. This is your last quick aim until we get more will. Let's do it. Keep going bang, bang, bang on the shield. With all of us shooting now, hopefully we can get it done here sooner rather than later. Now, we don't have will, unfortunately, so I just missed that shot as being available. We'll have to remember to get more will next time. You, Takeda, I am worried about you with this guy, though. Kind of feeling like maybe here it's a big game because he can reorient enough to maybe get a shot on us. I don't like it. I'm not happy about it. But there's other positions I don't like anymore either. So we're going to try going right here to stay hidden. I'm worried. Got to tell you the truth here, you. I'm worried. He's coming up here. Oh, I don't think he can get that far. He ran instead of shooting. So we're going to make it. We're going to do it. We got him. I think the worst thing he could have done for us is taking another shot at you, Takeda. Because depending on how he moved, he was hittable, but we survived it. That was a little too tense for me. I do not like the idea of potentially losing a viewer character. I don't like that to happen. Let's go see. We'll level up with Citizen Eileen. That's everybody's level 7 except Neo in this particular group. All right, we got our 1,000 rewards. Let's go find out how much ammo we just spent, though, to get that 1,000.
The ancients valued their refining facilities far more than their cities. The materials they produced undoubtedly were the basis of all their technology, but I think they had a more urgent reason to have the refineries protected. Living crystals. For generations, humanity had attempted to create a perfect power source. The ancients succeeded in that, and more. New Jericho believed the samples I uncovered to be some ancient battery. From what we found, I'm certain they were wrong. Analyses remain inconclusive, but we know that the living crystals are indeed a source of power, and potentially a destructive power. Experiments have shown that prolonged exposure is capable of killing the Pandora virus and mutated cells, as well as entire Pandoran organisms. Human cells don't start showing signs until hours later. Decades won't be enough to uncover their secrets. For now, I'm certain of two things. The ancients were biologically different from humans, and they had defeated the Pandorans before. One question remains, though. Where does humanity stand in all this?
Okay, gatekeeping, a living crystal quarry. From a scientific standpoint, living crystal is a material with myriad potential applications in engineering and medicine. From a philosophical standpoint, it represents the duality of our universe, a duality that we in Synedrian strive to embed in the foundation of a successful future. From a strategic standpoint, the risks of leaving these sites in your hands outweigh the benefits. It is only prudent, then, that we dispatch our elite teams to secure the living crystal locations. We urge you to leave peacefully, for Synedrian detest bloodshed. But do not confuse this for weakness, for we shall not show any. So each faction has a preferred ancient mineral, and Synedrian, it's the living crystals. Okay, we only spent 268 materials in gaining 1,000, so that was a good haul, 750-ish. And I think what I'm going to do is also just continue flying over here. I got an ancient site over here with this team, ancient site over here with these teams, ancient site. So we're going to start excavating these ancient sites. There's like 4 over here right away that I'm aware of, and that's where we're gonna send these ships. Let's do our one promotion first. Citizen Eileen, congratulations. You have weak spot now. And we're gonna take weak spot now. Okay, let's get these 2 ships flying over to start excavating. We have the funds to do the excavation. So this one's here for the gift. Then we're gonna send the next ship. Once we cycle over to it, the Overwatch 2, it's gonna go to the next site over right here. And we're gonna see about excavating. We're gonna explore here. And our ships are getting here to get ready for the invasion coming up. A little sooner, closer to the invasion, I'll make sure we look at everybody once this last vessel gets there to make sure we're all equipped the way we want. Because once that timer's up, however we're equipped is how we fight the mission. So, and why don't we just get in here now and take a look? We've got the tag along, the fried chicken, and the bucket. The bucket has Peach, very low level, but she's equipped. Okay, so we're fine there. I have no problem there. The fried chicken. Let's start looking at this one. I'm going to be most curious to see if we have anybody with incendiaries to help us out. So far, that would be a big no. And I know some of our teams have incendiaries. I may just have to build a few more if we can. Rabizaso. And who else have we got? Oh, we're on the tag-along now, so that's good. Tag-along is the last one, I think. So we have the return fire available inside with us too. So let's take a look at Robbie Zaso, Nikolai Carpathia, and see if there's anything else we can equip with. I see no incendiaries, which is our best defense usually against these assaults. So what we're going to do manufacturing wise and see if we can build an incendiary. Do we have the tech to build one? Ah, yes we do. Purification grenades right here. I'm going to move these up because we can get some built within 2 hours. So we're going to get a couple built. And we're going to move them to the top of the chain. And there we are. That way I just have to remember not to come back here in about 4 hours. So when we get down to, say, 10, I'll just use a round number. I want to go back in here and equip the incendiaries. A voice in the wilderness. Our operatives have discovered an abandoned Phoenix Project site. What appears to be no more than a small, nondescript shack, in fact, leads to a heavily fortified underground nuclear bunker. nuclear bunker built in the 1940s. Here, the project stored much of its older archival materials, in addition to various oddities collected by its eccentric first administrator, Randolph Symes. So let's search. Nice little haul, plus we got some research out of it. Sadly, a significant part of this archive seems to have been destroyed by mold. However, a number of highly valuable documents have survived, including several compilations of the proceedings of the Phoenix Working Group, one of the Phoenix Project's predecessor organizations. These accounts of investigations conducted more than a century ago can give us new insights into how we approach our work today. We might as well see, it may make it up here even to Tiamat in 14 hours. We built a purification grenade. In fact, they both should be built. Yes, they are now. So I'm going to go back into our personnel and just hand out a couple. Let's get down to the vessels. Let's see. Who should we give one to? Sam Rockwell, are you looking for a purification grenade? I think you got one. And I think we'll give it to some of our more speedy individuals. So Sigourney Weaver, you're going to get one too. Now hopefully you guys spawn in the right spots to be able to use it for us. But we at least have a couple purification grenades ready for this assault. Let's just keep going, make sure all our ships... Now we got our ships up here fully repaired. So I think what we need to do around here... Living Crystal Quarry... So we've exposed these already. Do I have any ancient sites over here we can excavate? I do right here. We're going to send up a crew up here. And let's see what else we might have going. We have another ship here. I don't think we have a med bay here. No, we do not. So let's send the Elusive away to a spot maybe with a med bay, which is probably right here.
Research complete.
And we have a new stick, an advanced melee weapon that gives big time shock value. We're going to go ahead and build one of those. And let's see what else we got. We're flying to our excavations. We're waiting for an assault in 8 hours, flying to excavations, and this is one more ship we need to get going. What do we have around here? Have we found a way? Oh, we do have a way down here, but I can't do it with a lone... I'm not going to do those missions with a lone ship. I got to wait for the base assault first. Is there anything up here we can do in the meantime? We'll clear this antediluvian ruin. I don't see any others closer than that. And since we're going to head up there to do it, let's search right here. Alright, let's excavate. We can afford it. Let's excavate. Okay, we got the other ship up here, so I think we're ready with a crew. It's going to attack us in 4 hours. Let's see if we clear an agent site and are able to do one of those first. It looks like the base assault may be our next mission. Well, let's find out.
A Legion Haven is under attack.
All right, so what I'm going to do is we're going to get down. I think I wanted to stop at 1 hour and I pressed pause just a second too soon. I don't think I can save it at this point. Let's get down to the base, and I think I can save it at that point, and that's where we'll pick it up next time. So let's see where we're starting. All right, so this is our starting spot. This is our next mission. We'll take a look a lot closer next time when we come back to defend our New Chile Phoenix base. I hope you enjoyed today's very hard-fought ancient mission. This is ZigZagZog signing off from somewhere in this world. I want to thank you so much for watching, and I really do hope to see you next time.